Welcome to the second episode of Content Callout. Today we will be talking about probably the worst developer of all time. He has already been exposed for what I am going to talk about before, but his game is so popular that barely anyone pays any mind to it. And I hope this video will help inform more people about this, because I'm not gonna lie, I really hate gacha life and gacha club, mostly because of the community but also because of what I am about to talk about. Lunime has been accused of causing gacha hate. If you don't know what that is, it's a popular trend of the gacha community sexualizing characters from the game. You may have thought it was a misunderstanding and that the things that he created weren't to cause that, but if you look at these screenshots, you will see that it was intended for it to be weird. And it's surprising considering that the game is rated 9+. Probably because the people who bother to play this weird game are 9-year-olds. But I won't bash the people who somehow play this any longer, as I don't want people spamming me with cringy hate comments. But I just want to say that I had speculations of him being a widow. Like, look at him, he literally looks like a pedo. And the fact that they literally had a thrusting animation. Like, I bet even a drunk person wouldn't dare do that. He clearly knew what he was doing, yet this community keeps defending him all of the time and never actually sits down and pay attention to the allegations. Because then they will see how messed up in the head he is. Luckily there aren't exactly any public information of him actually being a pedo to real people, but this is still messed up. The only time he has responded to all this was just for him to say that he just messed with the ages and it wasn't meant to be like this. It's so obvious that's a lie that it's not even funny. And the fact that he thinks that he can get away with this just because he has a large platform. He even quit his YouTube channel over this without any real trace. Of course it's not confirmed if that's the reason why he quit, but that was also the time that the situation started spiking, so I assume that is why he quit. In early 2020 he finally addressed the gacha heat situations and stuff. Even though it's his fault it was being sexualized. At least he's finally making it so it's not possible, right? Never mind, I was actually wrong. He decided instead of going on gacha life to do these disgusting things, he decided to do it on his other gacha games that weren't so popular. Now look at this one. For some reason the bio says, "Are you attracted to me?" Which is already kind of weird for a game made for 9-year-olds. But then you see that they are a minor. And that's not all. Look at this word that I zoomed into. I'll give you a second. Wait, you didn't search it up on Google. Fine, I guess I have to do everything myself. Now are you weirded out? You better be. But if you aren't yet, then look at this image. This was apparently the only black girl in the game at the time. And her name is Kaka, which is a weird name. But look at the definition of Kaka. He is literally racist. How does this man still have a platform? And then these crazed gacha fans start throwing tables at me when I say this game is trash. And it turns out that the designs for his game isn't even his either. It's literally traced. It's a long video explaining that somewhere, and too many people have used that segment, and I don't want to bore you, so for reasons I'm not gonna go into that. Not to mention that with all this stuff in his game he basically makes it a pedamagnet. At least make it a teenager game if you're gonna put all this stuff in it. Hopefully this was enough for you to hate on this guy. Because to this day there hasn't even been a proper apology from him over this. And these allegations were dated from 2 years ago. Now see why I hate this game? Good. Now stop saying not all gacha is bad when the entire game is a pedamagnet like I said. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, as I will continue making these type of videos. And until then, I'll see you next time.
Gcmm。